Hello and welcome to Austen Approved, and happy Halloween! For the next couple days, I'm going to be doing Halloween-themed movies. Today, I'm going to be looking at Wes Craven's most popular movies, Scream and A Nightmare on Elm Street. Both of these are some of the most popular horror movies of all time, and to honor Wes Craven, who passed away this year, I'm going to be reviewing and comparing both of these movies. So today I'm going to be reviewing which is the better movie, A Nightmare on Elm Street or Scream. Both of these movies impacted the horror genre, and Wes Craven was the master of horror. And both of these movies are really good. But you know what? Screw it. I'm going to answer the question. Which is the better movie, Scream or Nightmare on Elm Street? Starting with plot.
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming to get them.
There's something out there, isn't there?
You could just see cuts happening.
What did that, Lieutenant?
I don't know. There's a coroner got to say.
The plot and story of a horror movie is crucial. It's only as good as its story. And in Nightmare on Elm Street, it takes place around a bunch of kids who are stalked and killed in their dreams, and thus killed in reality by Freddy Krueger. The teenagers are unaware of why this is going on, but their parents hold a dark secret from long ago.
What's that noise?
Popcorn.
You making popcorn?
Well, I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
You never told me your name.
Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.
The plot of Scream is very simple. There's a high school, there's a bunch of high schoolers, and they're being tormented and stalked by the man known as Ghostface, who just brutalizes them, rips them apart with a knife, and just chases them. So yeah, pretty simple. Hello, I'm back. So what movie has the better plot? Well, it depends on who you ask, because both of them have a very unique sense of style. Nightmare on Elm Street. It's cool because this Freddy Krueger guy, he starts invading these teenagers' nightmares, and he also shows up in the real world to torment them. Scream, it's cool because there's this guy who's just chasing these people, but what's cool about it is not the killer himself. It's the mystery of who is the killer, and you're guessing throughout the movie. That's what's interesting about it. For plot, they're both pretty good, but here's what I'm going to say. Scream has the better plot. Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street, it's very unique. It's pretty cool, but here's the thing. Scream is a different type of horror. It's not about the monster. It's honestly not too much about the scares. It's about mystery and the meta behind it. And in case you didn't know what meta was, meta is like fourth wall breaking. It's to refer to yourself, your genre. And Scream is unlike any other horror movie because it's constantly referencing other horror movies. And that just makes the movie more fun.
There are certain rules that one must abide by in order to successfully survive a horror movie. For instance, number 1, you can never have sex. Sex equals death, okay? Number 2, you can never drink or do drugs. And number 3, never, ever, under any circumstances say, I'll be right back. Because you won't be back.
I'm getting another beer. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right back.
You should never say who's there. Don't you watch scary movies? It's a death wish. You might as well just come out here to investigate a strange noise or something.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Is that the one where the guy had knives for fingers?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
Freddy, that's right. I like that movie. It was scary.
Well, the first one was, but the rest sucked.
No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel.
And making that very entertaining, and to go along with the mystery, and actually interesting characters, yeah, plot goes to Scream.
Winning!
Next is the villain, because every horror movie needs a good monster. And while both are iconic villains, this one is very easy, because it's Freddy Krueger. And while Ghostface has a kind of creepy voice when he's on the telephone, it doesn't hide the fact that when he's chasing after people, he's always falling over, being bashed over the head with something, running into doors, stuff like that.
That was then. This is now.
Freddy Krueger wins this because it's easy. Freddy Krueger is literally the thing of nightmares. In the sequels, which Wes Craven didn't direct, the movies just got dumber and dumber, but people kept coming back and demanding more. Why? Because Freddy Krueger scared people to death. So yeah, this one is easy. Freddy Krueger for the win.
Winning.
Second to last is the Austen Approval meter. So for Scream, it's a pretty scary movie. I loved its meta humor, I loved the mystery behind it, and it did have its scary moments. So because it was an entertaining movie, I'm not a big fan of horror movies, by the way. I'm going to give it a 4.5. I also liked A Nightmare on Elm Street. It was definitely really scary, it brought a lot of things to the genre, but overall, as a film lover, I like Scream more. Probably because I'm not so much into horror. But yeah, for A Nightmare on Elm Street, I'm going to give it a 4. So yeah, Scream wins this one. And because both of these are scary movies, which one has the most scares? Scream, it has its moments, but it's scary because you look around, you don't know who or when somebody's going to strike. And you get this feeling that somebody's watching these kids. But Freddy Krueger in A Nightmare on Elm Street, he is literally the thing of nightmares. So yeah, that movie, it's definitely the goriest, it definitely has the most scares to it. Its settings are really creepy because it's in a dream setting. So yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street, it wins this one. So now I'm stuck in a difficult position in that both these movies have 2 points. So what movie should you see? Which is the better movie between these two classics? Well, to put it simply, Scream is the better overall movie in terms of movie quality, but A Nightmare on Elm Street is the better horror movie. So I guess it comes down to which movie would you rather see? While Nightmare on Elm Street is very, very scary, I guess Scream is the better movie for the average viewers. But it just comes down to what you want to see. If you like this review, please check out the next couple of videos, which will be coming out in a couple of days. Tomorrow, I'm going to be reviewing a movie which is a Halloween musical called A Rocky Horror Picture Show. And then a day after that, I'm going to review one last Halloween movie, which definitely has a Halloween vibe. If you like this review, please hit subscribe and check me out on Facebook and Twitter at Austen Approved so you can stay tuned for more reviews.